like huge hips and like a tiny ass waist, but then like the chest is also like weird and like absurdly proportioned. I don't know. It looks kind of shit, to be honest. What was I? Let's see. Yeah, I remember, man. I met you on the. I think it was like it was probably a Toba game, but to be honest, kind of feels like every match is Toba. Whenever you hop on DVD, you either get like Toba or Nostromo, like all the time. It's like those one map realms are like it's what you just get all the time. Ask us to make a better one. I could. You gotta hit up Dispo, bro. Let's see what we're looking at here. Okay. Pretty standard Billy build. I don't really agree with the spirit shielding, but otherwise it looks like a normal Billy build. AP looks fine too. What's going on with our team here? Got a lot of damage. Healing. What do they have in terms of anti-heal? They got Spirit Burn. They got Heal Bane. That's it. And then they have Venador. So it's not an easy game to play into as Billy, but let's see what else we got here. Okay, Leon Kennedy's Come Dump. Alright. It might be kind of chopped right now. What's my favorite Deadlock mod right now? My blasted music for Billy. 100% my blasted music. Makes the game so fun. Why should you change anything if he's already good? Exactly. That's why I don't like download mods for Billy either. Like for his appearance, I think he already looks great. Kind of a peak character design. Dude's tough as hell. What were we playing against? I guess we should look at that first real quick. What were we playing against? Standard Yamato. Standard Talon. Early gun, that's very strong. Pretty standard Lash. Yeah, this is just like standard builds all around over here. And then we have the Wraith. Okay. Bebop's going Bomb Bop, that's kind of rough. It can be rough. Rem is Echo Shard's healing. Okay, this should be really strong. So I'm kind of curious to see what happened here. Like, even though they have so much anti-heal, he still got a 36k healing in a matter of 30 minutes. He's doing 1,000 healing per minute. So, I'm kind of curious to see what exactly happened here. The first thing you can see, like, there's a lot of deaths here. But that's kind of like across the board, so I don't know if that's like a good benchmark to go off of. Let's just watch it. We'll start on the Billy, and I'm just gonna be mostly watching the map to see like whenever something crazy happens. Alright, we have a pause. Yeah, we'll watch Billy mostly, and then we'll... If I see something that like is some kind of external factor that might be a little rough, then I'll call it out. So let's wake up! Maybe being on a call would help. Maybe, but... Kinda scared to have people on call. Am I doing a coaching stream? Yeah, we'll do one real quick. Somebody asked for a VOD review. Okay, powering clearing the minions. You're getting right into it. Ba, 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 ba. Oh. Okay, for like this fight in particular, I think you might have popped your blast a little bit too early. You don't have any items, and these characters like base can do a lot of burst damage early. You don't really do that much damage, like not burst damage like that. You can definitely out sustain them, but I think you popped your blast a little too early. What the helly? Yeah. Holy moly. Do not ever pause the replay on Deadlock. Holy shit. Are we serious right now? What the fuck? Yo! Wait, hold up. I guess don't ever rewind a fucking replay. Holy shit. I think it just full crashed my game. No, I'm good, I'm good. What the hell was that? Alright, let's look at it again. 8-7. It should still be cached, so it should load really quickly. Yeah, there we go. Summer Game Fest stream mode. Did that happen on the Game Fest? That's pretty funny. This is actually kind of a hard lane to take blasted first into anyway. This lady does so much burst damage. And this guy's probably never gonna get close to you if he's smart. You know what I'm saying? This is kind of a hard lane to go blasted first into. If you're really confident you can fight this lady though, then it's fine. It's not the worst decision either, because you have a Wraith who can back you up with damage, but I don't know, at the same time it is like first minute.
It's a match made in heaven.
It can be hard, but it's not impossible. So again, you go here, you clear this.
Ready to rumble, baby.
See, like right here, you're getting melted by Rain of Arrows. Rain of Arrows is just fucking broken right now. Ah! RIP. Just gotta be careful who you decide to go blast it first into. Venator Dynamo. Summer Game Fest stream was laggy on Twitch anytime it was gameplay footage. That's fucked up, bro. Alright, blast the bash down. Looks like you get a kill here in a little bit. I'm kind of curious to see what's going on in this lane, though. Kind of getting melted.
I'm just getting started.
Oh! Alright, camps are up. Let's see if anybody goes for camps here. On the YT end, their streamed audio was like 2 seconds behind a lot of times, so there was issues on stream on Twitch and YouTube. What were they doing? Okay, there you go. This lady overextended, punishing. I think if you react a little bit faster there, you would have got her like before she made it up the stairs, but that's okay. It looks like you guys get the kill here anyway. I don't know why she stays. It's actually on the Talon. No, it's on this lady. Why does she stay? Yeah.
Come back and I'll do it again, pal.
Okay, you guys are kind of making a little bit of a mistake here, though. Like, well, let me see if I can pull up. I'm not gonna rewind because it killed us. Look how much damage you took from Trooper. You took 420 damage from Trooper because there was not enough prio on clearing the wave first before you kill people. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's understandable. Like, when that lady's like 100 HP and she's like overextended, to jump past the wave. Thank you for the follow, Donkey Kong. I appreciate you, bro. It's understandable, like, when that lady is overextended and she's on like 200 HP to dive past the wave, like, that's fine. You can like tank the damage for that. But like, once that wave or that dive failed and she got away, I think it would have been a better idea to like hard prio clearing the wave, because since that time it took to get the kill from you both, you took 400 damage from troopers. In 30 seconds, you took 420 damage. That's almost half your entire health bar. So just keep that in mind. Like, and that goes for any character, really. when you're like laning and you're trying to like get space to fight people with, those troopers hurt. If you're gonna dive past the wave for the kill, you gotta make it quick. Otherwise, you need to clear that wave so you can get the space so you don't like take a million chip damage. Let's say like you cleared that wave faster and you only took like 200 damage, you would be at 291 HP. You know what I'm saying? You have way more HP. Right now, this guy can one-shot you. Buy the extra regen to come back from it. I prefer heal right, but extra regen's also really good. I think your mid lane got a kill too. No, this guy got away. Ooh. This is kind of rough. Bomb bop. First item trophy collector. That guy's pretty confident. What's going on here? Okay, they're getting dived past their tower. That's unlucky. Yeah, this lane looks like it's just having a rough time. This kind of seems like those guys aren't too comfortable in their characters. It's whatever. Rank? The average rank of this match was like high archon, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see what happens to your Wraith here. Unlucky. Youch! Have you? The guy also dies here too, right? Yeah, nice. Very good. That's W. Clearing the wave. Hopefully you don't stay too long. If you stay too long, you probably die here. Careful, Billy. Nah, you're good. W. Your AT skins buff. She probably wanted a little bit of that wave, but it's whatever. Who gives a fuck? I still have like an insane lead over this. Right now you're winning your lane, which is pretty big. Your right lane is kind of getting their shit shoved in though. It's kind of unfortunate. Where's this guy going? this guy has not been in blue like the entire time.
Receive the blessing of the hidden king.
They can't outrun my mind.
This guy just chilling, bro. Okay, looks like you guys are setting up for ults here. Unfortunate, bro. That happens. I have eyes on him.
I used to do this in
Yamato's missing.
before venue started.
In the event of every game someone on our team lose lane, yeah. How often does every win? Holy shit! How often does every lane win in a deadlock game? Ooh, that's pretty dangerous.
I'll find my prey.
Yo, Puro Goku 4. Appreciate the follow, bro. Welcome in, welcome in. He's looking kind of hard.
Show me what you got.
I think if we paid attention a little bit more to their money there, that doesn't happen. Because like when she was under bridge and she was at 3.6k, I was looking at her money to see if she had ult yet. She didn't, but like when she has ult, like this character's hard to chain gang. Oh no, I think this was like a lack of coordination that happened here though. This guy dies, W. Oh.
They can't hold us down.
They can't hold us down. Good W. For the most part, everything seems to be going well. Also, Mr. Piggy! Thank you for the follow. Ooh, that was really risky. Paid for your hubris.
Dynamo's missing.
I think the heavy melees are a little bit too frequent right now. I think you can get away with more lights. Also, I think you're kind of sleeping on your rising ram. The rising ram gives you 25% bonus damage, right? That's more damage for your melees as well, and for your bash down because it has melee damage. Like, you should low-key be spamming this off cooldown in a fight. I'm kind of noticing it doesn't get used every single time. Oh, this is rough though. Yeah. You guys are just kind of getting ran down through people on your left lane. I bait myself into heavy melee because of melee charge? Yeah. This is a rising ram buff applied to melees? Yes. Because it's 25% weapon damage. So all weapon damage is half melee damage, right? So this is, when you have this for the 5 seconds, you have 12.5% additional melee damage. That's why this AP is really important to get early. It's a really good boost to your damage early on, especially once you have like your gun spike and your 50% damage. When you add your rising ram on top, you get 5 seconds of 25 weapon damage. It's very good AP.
I see Grey Talon.
Don't gotta overthink it.
The thing is too, is it says on impact, not hero, not on hero hit. It says on impact. So when you're jungling, you can use this in jungle too. You can hit the little camps that you're fighting or that you're punching, and it will have the cooldown. It'll do the rising ram damage, and you get the additional weapon damage for the entire normal duration. So for 5 seconds, you do 25% additional damage while you're jungling. It's a little like niche tech, but it's something you can do.
Silva's missing.
So somebody said that. Hello, I'm from Russia. My English is not very good. I really like your build. Why don't you Stalker in your build? So the idea behind like not taking Stalker on my build is, what do I grab? I grab monster rounds because monster rounds just makes lane way easier. I grab close quarters, we upgrade into point blank, and then I grab extended magazine, right? The idea behind not taking Stalker, Stalker's a really, really good item, but I think economy-wise and slots-wise, it's better. There's nothing wrong with taking Stalker. If you want to take Stalker, like, I 100% like agree with it. But I prefer not to have a slot taken up and to have to sell it for an item that doesn't scale at all. Because, like, notice if we go, like, to Outfire or something. Oh, where is it? Outfire. Outfire has a scaling right there. The damage per second scales 0.2 spirit, 0.2 per spirit power, right? This continues to climb. Stalker doesn't scale anything. The damage per second stays flat the entire game. The bullet resist stays flat. The move speed. There just is no scaling on this item, right? So at some point, you're probably gonna get rid of Stalker unless like you just never get like pressed for slots in your game. That being said, again, I don't think Stalker is a bad item. You can buy Stalker in lane. It's still really good. You can keep Stalker the entire game if you want. There's nothing wrong with it. But I just prefer to have the extended mag so I can upgrade into escalating at some point. And then monster rounds, because monster rounds is just OPness. Yo, Mira Cutie, thank you for the follow, first of all. And then thank you for the community sub. You are my goat, bro. We need to, like, I need to set up the sound effects. I want to put the rising ram, like, on the, excuse me, on the sub. Because those are goats, bro. Extended mag, close quarters, Stalker plus slowing is really good too. Yeah, I do like slowing bullets a lot too. I like slowing bullets, especially since it builds into weighted shots for the debuff resist. The debuff resist is OP, bro. Super good on this character. Let me see what else. I'm trying to make sure I don't miss anybody's comments since we're talking about this. Love your energy, amazing content. Thank you. I appreciate you, bro. You are awesome sauce. I like it because I can stick to people better. Yeah, the move speed is really good for Billy too. And again, the bullet resist shred. It's really good early. It's really, really good early. It's just, again, it doesn't scale. So, I don't know. I would rather have something that does build into something else or scales. Huko Gaming 3772. Thank you for the follow, bro. Alright, we're gonna keep going. Also, I saw you said that you're having a hard time because the Wraith wasn't really communicating anything. Yeah, it's That's rough. You'll see that a lot. Like, I don't think people really turn on their microphones until like people figure out you can turn on your microphone in like Oracle, and then people start using it to like win the game in Phantom, maybe Ascendant. Yeah. That's just kind of, I don't know. I think, especially like in like the lower ranks, you kind of have to be like the person turning on your microphone all the time, because people just don't turn on their microphone. And more often than not, people will also just listen to you. But I think that goes for like every rank and in general. People just want to win the video game, and so if you just tell them the right thing to do, and like it's objectively right, I don't think anybody's gonna say no. I think I've only had one person like just straight up say no to like good comms and good macro over like the entire 800 hours in game time I played this game. So I use my mic even if they don't speak, but to guess if they listen or care. Yeah. Sometimes you just do have to also play for yourself. You gotta feel it out. Every time I hear someone use my mic, it's to berate me. Yeah. It's unfortunate. It really is unfortunate. Ooh. Oh my god! RIP, bro.
Thank you.
800 hours already at one NA peak. NA Billy one trick. One trick. We're trying to make it to the overall leaderboards right now. I think overall leaderboards start at E4 though. We're E3 at the moment. I had a Rising Ram on cooldown, so embarrassing. Yeah, seriously, like look at that cooldown and like spam it as much as you can. Rising Ram is OP. Rising Ram is like actually OP. RIP your Ram.
I have enough arrows for
Looks like you're showing up to this fight.
They ain't putting up much of a fight. I ain't a
Let's go to York.
It's hard for me to control Rising Ram. When I see your updated build, I was a little scared. Trust me, you get used to it pretty quickly. If you've ever played Dead by Daylight, it's kind of like playing Chucky. Kind of control similar. You can like slide off of surfaces at angles and shit too, like you're playing Chucky in Dead by Daylight.
Yeah, you get used to it, for sure.
PDBD reference, yeah. Rising Ram is literally Ray TP. Yeah, Rising Ram is insane right now. It kind of blows my mind, like to see people that don't like early invest Ram. This is rough. But you see what I'm talking about? Like he's just gone. Goodbye. He's just gone. He just lives there because he has level 2 RAM. Yeah, people who don't buy level 2 RAM on Billy early, it's like they die there. They die there. They get killed by 4 people.
Yellow Walker is under attack.
It's just actually so broken. It's broken engage, broken chase, broken disengage.
Yellow needs help.
So strong. Okay, while you're over here fighting the dynamo, what's happening on left lane? There's 4 people running at that. So this is the part where like somebody on your team needs to realize that there's 4 people on blue, 4 people in your left lane, 1 in the middle. There can only be 1 person here. And to like make things better for you, do you have like an evil Rem wave here too? So let's see what your team does here. Just jump it up and look to any roof. Exactly. Like Rising Ram is just so broken right now.
They've destroyed our
Alright, they get that. Let's see where you guys go from here. You get the wave. Wraith doesn't pick this up. Does she have boost? She does have boost. Yeah, I think your Wraith should have tried to pick that up. Or somebody should have picked it up. Right now there's like 5. There's 5 people blue! What the hell? Alright, everybody's dispersing now. Alright, y'all missed your moment, but it's fine.
Headed to Greenwich.
It's fine because still bottom view of the Orc from DC. Yeah, this is it right here.
now.
It's fine because Ermin is coming up. Ermin isn't super valuable right now early, but you do have your ults. You should win this fight. You should be able to get green if you win this fight. Yeah, you have ult in 17 seconds here. You still get 4 kills here in like really rapid succession here, so I'm kind of curious to see what happens. This lady's gonna die from the fucking urn. She took the longest possible route. What the hell? This is really good for you guys. If you guys show up to this fight, you actually wipe the floor with them. They're taking so much damage across the entire team from this urn. Alright, let's see. Looks like you're on your way here too. Dynamo's following you. Okay. Billy shows up. Noob spotted. Noob annihilated.
What's the Latin word for I just got my ass kicked?
You're mine.
There we go. Infernacy down. Unless you still haven't used chain gang here. You've had chain gang for a good while. Oh my god!
Kill me if you can.
WRM. That's a lot of healing. Oh, it exploded. Fire. Alright. Yeah, that could have gone better, I think. I think that could have gone better. I don't know. I think if you use your ult sooner there, you can tank way more damage and tank more spells and set them up for your team to just wipe them instantly. Boom! That was pretty satisfying. That's the first time I saw the Onyx mode? Yeah, I've never seen it before. That was interesting. That's kind of cool.
I don't go selling these to just anyone.
Oh, you're so close to your spirit snatch. Let's see what's happening right now. Looks like your Wraith is making a mistake here. If you let the wave die, that money is just gone now. It's not good. Your Wraith still ended up having like the most money at the end of the game though, so I'm kind of curious to see what happened in the next like 16 minutes. But I am powerful.
I see great
Bomb
talent.
stacks does this guy have? 31. Past urn, everybody started death balling. Your team or the enemy team? This looks not good.
I can't fail.
This is kind of rough.
Not so fast.
Boom!
Broadway.
A blue walker is under attack.
See how often the waves are pushed to us past 15? Yeah, I see. You're crashing here. Nobody's here to grab this wave. Nobody's here to grab this wave. Where's your Wraith at? Wraith needs to be like eating these waves, these side lanes like crazy. Low key, Wraith needs to be like saying fuck all this noise and just living on the side lane permanently. Because it's like the only person who's gonna like regularly contest her is probably Venator, and then she just has to like be smart enough to not get ganked, or like have like her teammates tell her like you might get ganked here, you need help, or you need to be careful. Because right now she's the only person that really like scales super well, other than like Celeste. But Celeste, I don't know. Celeste seems like they're very not confident on their character. Like this may be like their first game on Celeste. It's kind of rough. That being said, you could also do the same thing too, though. Here, I think seeing like these waves get put, these side lanes just like go to waste here. I think it's fine if like you take like short breaks as Billy to like side lane, grab the jungle, and keep these waves healthy, and just get stronger. I don't know. It does look kind of hard though, because like everybody else on your team is just so weak. Like they really can just get like 1v1 by anybody. I can see like how you might get like sucked into fighting, or how anybody on your team would get sucked into fighting. Wow, W Dynamo.
A green wolf
No, Billy. Alright, let's see what happens here. Everybody's dispersing, they're kind of giving up on blue. The enemy team is giving up on blue. Celeste is kind of just wandering. Rem's grabbing the side lane. It's pretty dangerous. Because right now, if we turn on our map view, targets map view, this is what you see right now. This is like the most dangerous thing I can see from this map. Is this your first time VOD viewing? Yeah, this is the first time doing like a VOD review. It's kind of fun. I just get to sit here and just talk. I feel like when playing as Billy, you have to be in all of the fights. That's how you... Yes, Billy is very important. Like, this guy is like an insane team fighter. He's really good at ganking. He's really good at just fighting in general. But when you're like... When you're down and you don't have like a clear advantage... Okay. So the golden rule that I learned... Because this is my first MOBA. The golden rule that I learned when it comes to MOBAs is when you fight, whenever you take a fight, there's two things you need to think about. One, what am I getting this from this fight? And two, do I have an advantage? If you don't have an advantage in a fight, you are at a disadvantage. I guess the better way to think about it is the enemy that I'm fighting at a disadvantage? You always want to pick a fight where the enemy's at a disadvantage. Like, that's the best fight you can take every single time. If you can hit one of those two things, then the fight's probably worth it. The second one's probably more important, honestly. Like, if there's like just like a random, like, I don't know, a random Rem just like sitting here, it's like maybe you don't really get anything from killing this guy other than like the kill souls. But like if he's at a disadvantage, if he has no spells, if he's at half health because he's like punching sinners or whatever, or he's escaping from a fight, then you should 100% take that fight. You should take it and kill that guy. Now, if you don't have an advantage, it's like there's two people here. And you also have two people. It's pretty even. It's like right here on the bridge, but you see the Ram has like 1,000 soul bag. Then it's like, it's probably worth taking that fight, but you need to be careful about how you show up because you have no advantage. So if you lose, it can be pretty bad. But what you have to gain there, right, is 1,000 souls plus the kills from the fight. So that's pretty good. And if you have neither, if there's nothing to gain from the fight, if you're just fighting for no reason, like past the walker, you're at a disadvantage. Which by being past the walker, you're already at a disadvantage. Then don't take that shit. And if there is something to gain, but you're at a disadvantage, that's like, here, let me see if I can make like a scale. We'll put this shit in MS Paint. All right. Boom. Immediately make it so you guys can see it. I need to get the whiteboard application, the shit that like Pashi be using. There's the entire screen. Okay, boom. Alright, here's our scale. This is the golden fight zone. I guess it's not golden, it's emerald, it's green. Fight. Boom! And then this is, no, don't take that shit. Alright. Holy straight line, thank you. I'm the goat, bro. It's not that straight, it's kind of like, it's a few pixels off, but for the most part, it does look pretty good, yeah. Thank you. I also turned down my DPI, though. Whenever I turn on MS Paint, I turn down my DPI. So like the middle zone. Let me see if I make this a little bit darker. Good gains. All right, there's something good to get from this fight if you take it. But no advantage. We're gonna abbreviate advantage because I don't feel like writing it all out. No advantage. All right. The best fights to take that you always take if you can are good gains, and you have advantage. And the worst fight you can take is no gain, like you're fighting for nothing, like you're fighting like for a fucking tier 1 camp at 20 minutes, and you have no advantage. And then like the halfway point, there's not much to gain here other than like the kill, the pick on somebody, but you have an advantage. And then the halfway point for here. Wait, I think I reversed these. Good gains, no advantage. Yeah, I did reverse these. My bad. This is right here. Good gains. Did I reverse it? Am I fucking stupid? No, I didn't reverse it. I didn't reverse anything. It's fine like that. Boom. It's like that. That's kind of the scale right there, right? So if we look at what's going on here, you have no advantage, right?
Yeah.
You're one person by yourself on the walker. And we'll use a purple because I like purple. That's my favorite color. You have one person fighting this walker. This is your map view right now, right? I said it to be your map view. So you see nobody. Everybody's alive. Almost everybody has ults. Everybody is as strong as you or stronger with sans silver. So right now, this is what this fight is looking like. There's something to gain here, but there's no advantage. So right now, you're in this middle zone. To be honest, if I'm being so for real with you, you can argue that you're in this zone. You can argue that you're anywhere actually below that zone. Because since you have no advantage and anybody can show up at any time, is there actually a gain if you take this fight? If you kill this Lash, you don't know where anybody on the map is. There could be 3 people who just so happen to base and they're gonna come and like fucking grab your face and slam it into the ground. And so like you take that fight, you kill this Lash, and then you don't even get the walker. Like you're anywhere in this zone. And point talking about this was like, when you're Billy, like you always want to fight, you need to have like this graph in your head or something like this to remember whenever you take a fight or whenever you do an action. Kind of like in general, honestly, it's not even like it's just a Billy thing. You definitely want to think about this graph a lot when you're on Billy, but in general on Deadlock, you need to be thinking about what you get from this fight and if you win it easily. Anyway, that was a big yap fest. I apologize. Let's get back to it. Yeah, I imagine this probably doesn't go well, but we'll see. It says you get a kill here, so let's see what happens.
Going to shop.
You want me to play Sinclair because he's the opposite of Billy? Fuck my life, bro. Okay, but to be fair, Sinclair is a good character. I think Sinclair is a good character, but I also just don't play Sinclair, so. We'll try. I'll fucking try. Please make a sound mod for Billy. I like how you repeat phrases. I thought about it. Maybe. I was getting frustrated from the gameplay. I forgot about map priority. Maybe team controls mid, they can collapse at the spot that I'm on. Yeah, it can get pretty rough. Get pretty rough there. And yeah, that does happen. Like sometimes that tilt is real. Just gotta be mindful. It happens to me too. Like sometimes like just the game's going bad and you're just tilting and it's just like you're just like not going through like the full thought process like you should be. You guys do get a kill here though. Your Apollo rotated. Ooh, there's 3 people here.
Still got a chance.
There's now a lot of people here. I'll find my prey. Is he coming for you? Don't do it! What is happening to my audio? Yeah. Alright, you escape is your life. Oh, it looks like Rem's getting the walker. Boom! W Rem. Rem still has egg. What's he saving it for? Run! No! This is the pathing god right here. Hoping for a topless Billy mod. That'd be fire. There's a jacketless one. Dun dun bum bum bum. This guy was the smartest, but unfortunately it didn't work out. Yeah.
Impale's almost ready.
What does he have? He has golden goose eggs. He does less damage. I don't know. I think Rem could have lived there too if he was just like had smarter pathing and he like didn't jump into the enemy too. If he just looked before he went down, you could hear that guy walking up. Gives him a new fit and a little tail, and is my favorite. That's my favorite. Have you guys seen that video? Like little kid who's like eating cookies and he says every single one is his favorite. He's trying different like gourmet cookies, and he says every single one of them is his favorite. There's no proud for buffs, by the way. I've noticed like nobody really gives a fuck about these buffs. Should be looking at this timer, looking for that 5-minute interval, because those buffs are OP.
Headed to green.
I see that you're rotating for this. Yeah, grabbing buff before this fight would have been pretty big. Ram should kill them. Holy shit, dude. Yeah, what is with Deadlock recently? Like, whatever patch did this, like, fuck my life, bro. That's my favorite. No, that kid's a legend. That kid's a legend, bro. That's my favorite. Also, you didn't use Ram there again, too. I think that lady dies way faster if you use Ram to catch her. I switch metal pipe, bat to metal pipe and sound bonk. That would be cool. Dong, bong. You held the egg to pop it next game. Alright, let's see. Alright, this Venator kill can be pretty big. Ooh. That's just bad timing. Unfortunate. See what your team does with this. Okay, this guy is silenced and walking into the enemy while silenced. You saw it available and use it? Okay, it might just be a spectator bug then, yeah. Alright, that guy just walked into the enemy while he was silenced. That was pretty cool. He's buying bullet resilience next. You know what item would go crazy this game? We just put out a video on it. Silence wave would go crazy this game. Turn this lady off, turn this guy off, turn this guy off, turn this guy off. Only one who doesn't really give a fuck is Venator. Yeah, I think Silence Wave would have gone crazy this game. Silence Wave, a silencer from your Wraith, maybe a focus lens from your Rem. I think so. Suppressor? Yeah, Suppressor for Venator would go crazy too.
Alright, I think I'm getting the hang of this.
When do I buy it? I probably would have bought it before Snatch, to be honest. I just now noticed too, you have like no resist on Billy. Your only spirit resist comes from Snatch. And also, wait a minute. I just noticed. Where's your greens, bro? This guy right now has 4.8k and he's mogging your HP. He's got almost 700 more HP than you. And you have extra health too. It's not stat locker match. A lot of players prioritize Spirit. I want to give it a try. It's like, okay, Spirit is really important on Billy right now. It's like, but you still build like your normal Billy early game. You know what I'm saying? You still get your green. You still get your orange spike, right? You get your extra health. Because right now, extra health is low-key carrying you. If you don't have extra health, let's say you have like a different green item. Let's subtract 210 from this. You actually have 23,000 HP. Or 2,300 HP. That makes you squishier than the Apollo. Than this Bebop. Like, makes you squishier than an entire cast on the enemy team. Except for Silver. Should I do greens after I buy extended duration, I think green orange should be like your first priority before anything. For any spirit. Unless like you really need it. Okay. Billy, I can't pull it up here, but Billy in his most recent patch, I'm sure you're aware, got a big HP increase, right? He now has 820 HP on level 0. And his HP per boon is now like insane. Whenever he levels up, he's getting way more HP than any other character. And since this is a percentage value of your base HP, getting 38% additional vitality or 38% additional HP on this Billy character is way more valuable than it is on, say, Rem. Right? Like right now, you could probably have like, you could probably have over 3,000 HP, but you're missing out on it. Missing out on it pretty hard. And then think about like resist too. Is the reason why like resists are so important on this character is, think about it this way. If we have, I'm just going to give you like arbitrary numbers to explain the concept of like HP and effective HP, right? Let's say I have an item that gives me 50% bullet resist and 50% spirit resist, right? I take 50% less damage from those sources. If I have 1,000 HP and I get hit with a 1,000 HP fucking power slash from Yamato, right? Like she's about to try to do to you. If I have 50% resist. Okay, actually I'm explaining it wrong. Let me pull this up in MS Paint again. Let me pull this up in MS Paint. So the way you kind of want to like calculate this is, say I have 1,000 HP. And I have 50% resist, right? Let's just say arbitrary number. I have 50% in both resists.
Yeah, because the effective health would be
boom
1,500
times 1.5.
Yeah.
50%, right?
So you get
this means basically I virtually have 1,500 HP. Did I do that math right? Am I fucking stupid? I can't remember the last time I've done math. Yeah, 1,500 HP. I never would have doubted myself on that like simple calculation, but since I'm on stream, I'm like, am I fucking stupid? You virtually have 1,500 HP, right? So this is why like why you buy shieldings on low HP characters versus buying resist on a high HP character like Billy. So in this case, where Billy, what this is the 500 HP difference. 500 HP difference right here. That 50% resist is giving you 500 more HP effectively, right? If I'm playing Billy and I have 3,000 HP, right? And I have that same 1.5 item, or that same 50% resist, I'm multiplying this by 1.5, then I'm getting 4,500 HP, 4,500 effective HP.
Yeah.
From the same 50% value in both of these, because my base HP is higher, I now have a 1,500% or 1,500 HP difference. You see what I'm saying? 50% resist doubles your HP, not 50% more. Is it? Am I fucking stupid? Am I doing this math wrong? Should it actually be more? 33% HP gives 50% more. Wait, what are you saying? 33%. Okay, 33% resist gives 50% more. Is that actually the math? Okay, well. Disclaimer, guys, I was not good at math in high school, but you get the point. You get the point. This 50% value should be giving way more HP, effective HP, but you get the point, right? When you're a character that has a high base HP and you have a lot of resist, the characters that are fighting you effectively have to do more damage than normal, right? And because you have so much HP at base value to start with for the calculation, you're getting more value on it. So again, on Billy, you want to be buying like these high resist items. You want your enchanters. You want your enchanter's emblem. You want your battle vest. You want to be able to, when you buy your items, to stack more resist on top. As opposed to like if I were playing Rem, I would be buying like spirit shielding for the burst of shield HP, right? Because it gives me less value if I have a low HP to start with. Anyway, the takeaways from this is I don't know how to do math, but I have the right idea in heart, you know? He has a spirit. He doesn't really know what he's doing. I think that's just like an aim issue there. Okay, it's a thought that counts. Yeah. Don't you get more out of healing too?
I'm not afraid to die.
Depending on the healing source, like rescue beam would heal you more from the because it's a percent healing, but like healing nova is flat. This guy has healing nova, so it's a flat 534. But in theory, if like this Rem had a rescue beam and he heals Billy for 20%, that's a 3000 HP Billy for 20%. He heals him for 600 HP. As opposed to somebody who has 1000 HP, he heals him for 200. Alright, let's see. Asoba is the go, bro. He's doing the math for us right here. Alright, 2000 HP with 50% resist becomes 4k HP. 1000 HP with 50% becomes 2k HP, meaning same cost for both characters get double value to another. Yeah. I was playing League of Legends for a year before then. This person Billy's. Coconut, Aim Labs, yeah. Or you could just like warm up and just play like an aiming character in like Street Brawl. There's a lot of things that happen in Deadlock, a lot of like external things, a lot of things to work on with like your movement. So I think it's probably better to just practice aiming in game. That's why we opened up a Street Brawl, so I can like get in the mindset of tracking targets that move at Mach speed. Like healing at 100 HP while you have 50% resist makes it more like 150. No, the resist doesn't affect the healing at all. Because it's effective HP, right? You're not like actually increasing your HP by that amount, but effectively, because you're reducing the damage that you're taking, you have more HP. It's kind of like a theoretical kind of thing, but it works. So like it is actually in practice. You can play Haze or Wraith. Yeah, just hop on like someone with like low recoil, and just practice tracking targets. That's why I hop on the Venator in Street Brawl. Green's more important than orange for Billy. I right now I'm in the mindset of like getting to that 2.4k spike, 15% additional damage before hitting my full 4.8k green, and then I go full 4.8k gun, and then that's when we do the spirit deviation. Or learning with Billy overlay.
Are you?
What does that mean? Well, like Billy is here and he's got glasses on, he's teaching. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, on the Deadlock wiki, I'm pretty sure there's like a full breakdown that's like better than my shitty math on effective HP. Like it's specifically on effective HP. I don't know what item spikes mean. Okay, so when you're looking at this thing right here, you see on the right where it says weapon investment. The more souls you spend on items of that category, and you hit like those little benchmarks. So I say, look at the very bottom one right there, right? Plus 9%, 800. If I spend 800 souls on gun, and if I have 800 souls worth of gun items currently on me, right? So let's say like I just started the game, I buy monster rounds. That's my first item. It costs 800 souls. I have 800 souls worth of gun item. So here, it would fill up that bar up to 9%. Boom. I have 800% weapon invest, or 800 soul weapon investment, which gives me 9% additional weapon damage. That's what the item spikes are. Or that's what the weapon investments, or the items investments are. The spikes are the ones with the stars. So if you go up to 4.8k right there, you see 4.8k souls has a little star next to it. It's called a spike because it's the biggest jump in that value. If we were to visualize this on a graph, we're running out of space here. If we were to visualize this on a graph, this is like investing in your, if I'm investing, right? 800 souls, 9% additional damage, 1600, 2400, 3200, And then that 4.8k soul gives way more of a bonus than anything else. Boom. You see what I'm saying? That's why it's a spike, because it's literally like a spike in the graph. Look at the difference here. It goes from the 3.2k soul is 18%, and then it jumps all the way to 46% weapon damage increase when you hit that 4.8k. And every single one of these has it. We go from 20% health increase at 3.2k to 38% on 4.8k. We have 19 spirit power on 3.2k, and then jump all the way to 38 on 4.8k. That's what investment spike is. And Billy really likes his investment spike because he's getting 38% bonus health on top of a character that has a lot of base HP. PNG tuber if Billy win? Maybe. Maybe. It'll probably be the cat Greeble though. Little green alien cat. His name is Greeble. Cause like, what if I want to play a game that's not Deadlock? Like, I don't know. It's like Halloween. It's like, guys, what if we play like fucking PT or some shit? Alright, people's running around grabbing boxes. I kinda got distracted. What's going on over here? Get a commission? Dude, fucking PNG tubers and like VTubers and shit are so fucking expensive. They be charging you like literally $1,000. I've looked into it. It's like, yo. I don't want it that bad, bro. Go into One Tricks GG and see what everyone builds. One Tricks GG. One Tricks GG. Deadlock. Oh, in League. Okay, this is for League. Sorry, I missed that comment.
The spirit earth is waiting to be claimed.
PD League career when? Dude. Maybe. If we can get 10,000 subscribers on YouTube, I'll play League. I'll play League on stream. Alright, well, yeah, it looks like that fight is kind of chopped. And they're taking Aaron at the same time, too.
Rejuvenator is descending.
Yellow needs help!
Yeah, I think this Ern is gonna seal the deal. Unsubbing right now, don't wanna watch League. I forgive you. Time's almost up. Yeah. Yeah, see, like just now, there it is. You just bought a tier 3 game, a tier 3 green item, and now you're getting your 38% HP. Before you had just 2 greens, so you're getting 12%. Now all of a sudden you're up to 3,200 HP. And to put that in perspective, these characters, which are like way more leveled than you, because you hit your green spike on Billy, who has high base HP, you still have more HP than Yamato. This character is six levels ahead of you and 10k souls ahead of you, and you still have more HP than her. Alright, to be fair though, she also doesn't have green spike. What is happening in this game, bro? Let's look at somebody else. Alright, Venador. Venador is level 26. He's 4 levels up on you. He's 6k souls on you. And you still have more HP than this guy. Dynamo? No, because Dynamo just has like, somehow still has like way more HP per boon than Billy, but that's besides the point. He also has way more green invest as well. You have more HP than this Silver. You have more HP than this Lash. You have more HP than this. You have way more HP than all these guys that are like higher level than you. But If I upload this so others can have it, that's fine. I might take like extras from this too and put it in the video as well. What are good learning objectives to follow from this? Don't get punished for your greed with the... Okay, we'll start at the very beginning. Prioritize those minions super heavy. Those minions were fucking you up low-key. When you dive, try not to get punished for the heavies. Especially if you're diving past your wave, like that's like a death sentence to get parried past a minion wave in lane, right? What else? Sometimes you need to just not fight and just play side laner for a bit, get stronger, keep your waves healthy, set yourself up. Don't be afraid to like pop your ult sooner and get those kills. I think you would have been able to set this to decide this fight way earlier if you're a bit more aggressive with your spells. And I think like I don't know. Sometimes like it is just kind of a lost low-key. Because it really seems like these two like just were not comfortable with their characters, and Wraith was like being mind controlled in the fighting all the time instead of like taking the side lane, which was like always free. Like I don't know, there didn't really seem to have much contest for the side lanes this game. So because like even like this Venator who's like winning the game like all game, right? He obviously didn't side lane much either because he's barely ahead of this Wraith. You know what I'm saying? The characters that are doing the best right now, the enemy teams, are the ones who were fighting all game and were just winning every single fight because your Bebop's building for bombs, right? Against characters who are like, he walks into this lady, he dies. You can try to catch this guy, he dies. Or he can try to catch this guy, he probably won't get the bomb. He just presses 2 and ignores the bomb. Like, I don't know, it's rough. You side lane if you carry, if you're not doing good at side laning. Yeah. You can't spend a whole game side laning as Billy because you do need to be at fights. You are a very important team fighter. But if nobody is picking up the wave, you gotta go do it yourself. Poker games are just death ball to death. They place ultimate until high ascendant or low Turnus. Yeah. That's what I was saying, like, too. Like, because, like, it's just, like, an Oracle game. You kind of have to accept that some of the people on your team are just, like, I don't know. This might be, like, fucking 30-year-old Joe Schmo who just got home from work on the weekend. Or, I guess this was yesterday. So, just got home from Friday. And he's really just looking forward to just running around in Deadlock. He's not, like, compy or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? He's like, this Celeste character looks pretty cool. I saw this Celeste character in a video on my lunch break at work, and I kind of want to try her. And that's just... It just happens. What's the last thing? I have one more thing. Oh, yeah. And then just aiming, too. Looks like you kind of spasm a lot. Like you kind of freak out. And just take a chill pill, man. Chill out. Chill, brother. Chill. It's all good. You the goat, man. But, yeah. I guess we can just, like, speed this up, too. Trying to defend base. Get down ulted. Unfortunate.
It would appear the legends of great talent were not exaggerated.
GG, that guy says. I played slow FPS like Counter-Strike and Crossfire before Deadlock. That's a big jump. How fast can you speed? I think it goes up to 8. No, 16.
Let's dance.
Oh my god! Yeah, you still have like 0% spirit resist too. Like that lady actually just did like 1200 damage to you in one spell. RIP, bro. Bebop can save us! You know Metro dates based off of D20 roll? That's a common misconception, but actually what happens is Metro will play. He'll stream, right? And you know that little counter he has on the left right here, where it's like win-loss. That's his dating range for the next week. He does it every Monday. Or he does it every Friday, sorry, and it decides his dating range for the next week. So yesterday he won 0 games and lost 7. So for the next week, his dating range will be 0 to 7. He does D20 minus 3. Yeah. That's if he doesn't stream though. If he doesn't stream, that's what he does. I'm kind of curious. Who's ready for a 2 a.m. Metro ride? It's different now. Souls by source. I want to see where your Wraith got her money. Okay. What do you think Billy would put on his Tinder? You'd put that he's like a free spirit or some stupid shit like that. He would be like one of those people that like sets up like their Tinder account but like says a bunch of things you should not be. You know what I'm saying? He's a free spirit and he doesn't let anyone hold him down. Do not swipe right if you support the OSIC or, you know, just some stupid shit. He'd be like one of those accounts where it's like you read it and it's grown. It's like, is there anything you like? Like, why do people set up like their accounts like that, by the way? Like totally off topic, but when they like set up like a dating account and they put like, do not swipe right on me if you are blank, 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 blank. Like, who cares? I'm reading your profile to like know about you, not to know what you hate. It's so cringe. It's actually so cringe. You would def include that? Yeah. do not swipe right if you support the OSIC, if you support magic regulations, if you got a problem with goats. Okay. This is another thing here too, and I'm sure I'll see it across like the entire board. Yeah, 13, 15, 13. Yeah, it would he'd be posting next to graffiti he didn't make. I don't know about that one. I think he would pose next to a car he didn't make, but I think Billy would be really creative. I think Billy is probably a very creative person outside of, like, as a hobby. He probably likes graffiti and making music. Aiders7359, thank you for the follow, bro. Thank you for the follow. Oh yeah, I was looking at this. So these trooper scores, like these are like super reflecting like the way like the waves were all game. Yeah, look at this lady. She has 12k trooper souls, but she's still 36k because she was just able to run around and kill people because people were just like walking into these guys and dying. What instrument would he play? I think he'd play drums. I think he would play drums to take out his energy. These guys actually don't have impressive trooper score at all. These guys actually didn't click on minions at all. He definitely sewed his own jacket. Yeah, he definitely put that together himself. The only person who was clicking on minions was Wraith, and even then it wasn't enough. Like she probably could have had way more souls and like snowballed hard if she just didn't fight. If she just side laned and chilled. And yeah, across like your team, it's like below 14k, which again is insane to me because these guys were able to just snowball off of just fighting and killing people all game. Because they also just don't click on troopers. 12k, 15k, 15k, and it's more than your team, but still like 10k, 12k, 12k. You think Billy has ever tried the vegetable pellets to feed goats? I think so. Drums, but it's just one big kick drum. He's got the double pedal set up for extra kick. And being in top down apart. What? What are you saying? I need to optimize this soul game too, so they don't optimize anything. Yeah. Ideally, like, let's see like one of my games. What's a game I had a lot of money in? I've been playing only Street Brawl apparently. Okay. 42k by the end of 32 minutes. Let's look at this one real quick. Actually, where's the Venador game? Here we go. Well, we'll look at both. Alright. 50k by the end of 32 minutes. Where did I get my money from?
Troopers.
20,000.
Yep.
All right. This guy has 50k as well, 20,000. You should be aiming for around 20,000 souls, I think is a good benchmark. Around 20,000 souls from Trooper. If you can get close to that, then you're good. Like this guy's 16k, that's pretty good. 15k. Looks like it was mostly just us three pushing the wave, which is fine. I think if 3 people are coming close to that 20k soul, 20k Trooper soul benchmark, then I think it's usually indicative of like good waves. Let's look at these guys. 18k, 19k, 15, 11. That guy didn't push waves at all. 15. There's only 2 people that come close to that 20k. Hotline Miami reference? It wasn't close enough, man. You should have said something about having a chicken head. I locate the Billy's opposer stuff? Yeah. I don't know. People kind of people treat Billy's character like he's a joke. And it's low-key Valve's fault. They don't do anything. They don't do him any favors in the writing or interactions they give him. Very unfortunate. Let's look at this one on Billy. 21k. There was some presence in those side lanes. There was some presence in those waves. Oh, this is the game. Okay, to be fair, this is the one where we got funneled. This is the one on stream. Let's not look at this one. That's not a good one. That's the one where we got funneled because our Paradox DC'd. Let's look at this one instead. We're 2k. Boom, we're close to that 20k. 13k, this guy didn't really push too many waves. 17k, this guy pushed waves and got crazy camp souls, which is really big. Good job on 7. This guy was doing the same thing, but not as effective on the waves. 15k. Yeah. And then we look at this Venator. He has 13k from Troopers. 16k from Troopers. This guy was pushing waves. 11k, like, yeah, just get fucked, bro. The impact his dialogue to Vindicta on his rep is crazy. Yeah, it's so fucking annoying. It's actually so annoying. Well, Vindicta kind of owned him in the interaction. Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Alright. Somebody wanted me to play Sinclair.
The right time to
Yep. Help. Can we please?
We'll be ready to help once we agree
All right.
on driving the body.
I am.
She's not.
First, we're gonna do shit, bro.
Misery doesn't love company. Company is misery.
You should try saying the line again. Only.
I can't wait to be
Oh
done
my god,
with
this
you.
character has 0 aura.
The feeling's mutual, buddy.
Holy fuck, shut up. There's OCs. We'll take a look at that in a second here. This character has 0 fucking aura, bro. Fucking I hate my wife turned into a character. Awesome. Good luck, bro. Hit that green spike, man. You'll live way more fights and you'll be able to make so much more space. Think they'll add extra lore and release? Yeah, I'm really excited for that. I'm really, really excited for that. I think Billy's got a lot of potential. This looks very strong. Alright, we're gonna try this. We'll do this before we do an actual game of Sinclair. Who said I need to play Sinclair? You're kind of fucked up for that. Okay. You're kind of fucked for that, bro. We're hitting fucking Emissary tonight off to Sinclair.
support your efforts.
Do you think Deadlock will go out of closed beta by the end of the year? Maybe. I hope so.